The granny hat was necessary this morning. We're having a monsoon. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's this rain hat right here. It was nice and handy. It was nice and handy today. I was going to put my mic on because I'm going to go into Walmart today and do some stuff, but maybe I'll just do a voiceover because otherwise you're never going to be able to hear good at Walmart. And I'm aware of that. I know last time I was there, I did not have it on, but it's in the house. It's pouring rain. I'm not going back in right now. In the back seat, we have an Amazon package that needs to be returned. I have to take that to the UPS store, and that pink bag is some more donation stuff of Hayden's. Oh my gosh, it is pouring. Okay, I'll talk to you in a little while. Luckily, I don't have to go that way. Job's done, and that's the only job I have today, and it is 10:39 a.m. So, yeah, I'm happy. Because it's Friday as I'm recording, so TGIF. Oh, my goodness. I gotta let some air through. Oh, yes. The air is really nice today. Nice and not necessarily cool, but the breeze is just nice. A nice cool breeze. So, okay, so this house, they're not home today. They left me 2 Kroger receipts. They're kind of crinkly, but yeah, anyway, they left me a couple of Kroger receipts, so I could never use my Fetch rewards for budgeting, because you can do that, because people give me receipts all the time. I'm gonna leave my granny hat out so I can just grab it if I need it. I'm gonna go to the bank, but first I'm gonna go sit in Menards parking lot and get my banking done because I don't have it written up yet. I'm gonna slack it on that right now, but that's okay. Oh, goodness. That'll give me a chance to kind of take a quick breather because I'm always in need of a quick breather when I'm done with my jobs. So, and after that, I'm gonna go into Walmart and do a little bit of shopping. So the only thing I'm going to stick with my list today. Unless I see something, sometimes I'll see something that's like, oh yeah, we're kind of getting low on this. I'm going to grab it while I'm here. I might do something like that, but I'm not going to do any kind of impulse buys today. So just so you know, just so I can keep myself accountable. UPS store, yeah, bank. And then Hayden has an appointment this afternoon. Dinner, I'm making up a bunch of taco meat, and I'll probably put some in the freezer, keep some out. They can have tacos. I'm gonna have taco salad. That sounds really, really good right now. So at Walmart, Chase's birthday is in 3 days. I said 3 days. You didn't see this part, but I did say 3 days. It's in 3 days. Wait a minute. I gotta wipe my sweat mustache. Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, so he chose his birthday dinner. I usually let him choose their birthday dinner. I don't care how old they are. He's going to be 25. So, yeah. I always let him choose their birthday dinner, and Mama cooks for him. So, like I never cook for him any other time, right? I was just looking because I thought there was something on my shirt, but it's my thing. This is my Firehouse shirt that I have on today. Yeah, I like this one. Got a little bleach on the front of it, but that's all right. He wants beef and noodles, mashed potatoes, and corn. So that's what he's getting for his birthday dinner. I don't have anything that I need for that. So I'm just going to go get all the stuff for that. And I'm going to get a couple of white cake mixes and some frosting. He likes white cake. So yeah. Oh, and I put snack bags on my list too, because I do need snack bags since Hayden's packing his lunch again. He could use a snack bag once in a while. So I'm going to grab some of those. We have like 2 left. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go do my banking. Then I'll go to the UPS store. I know. This seatbelt's really getting irritating, but I have my dermatologist appointment next week. So my dermatologist appointment is in 5 days. So it's getting close. All right, I'm gonna put my windows up now and turn on some air. While I'm sitting here doing my banking, I probably shouldn't talk while I'm trying to do math, because it'll be wrong. I'm not much of a mathematician anyway. I'm leaving that in. I'm not much of a mathematician to begin with, let alone trying to do it while I'm talking. I just want to pop in real quick and say thank you. Thank you to Kim for buying me a coffee, because I don't thank you often enough. I really don't, and I know that. Oh my goodness, let's put these windows up. I was letting some air in. Okay, so I just want to say thank you for buying me a coffee, Kim. I really appreciate it. And I think what I'm going to do, let me take these off. I'm going to start, I think, popping in like Terry Least does. I'm going to copy you, Terry. I'm going to start like making a quick clip. As soon as I see something like that, I'm going to start making a quick clip to say thank you. And I'm just going to plug it into whichever video's next. So that's what I'm going to start doing, because I feel bad sometimes. Because sometimes I think, well, I should, go to the link and go in, and then I have to sign in and do all the things. Well, okay. I know I'm being trivial, but anyway, I'm going to start doing that, because I think that's so nice of you to buy me coffees. And speaking of Terry Least, you bought me 3 coffees. I appreciate that so much. You ladies are keeping me in coffee while we're trying to build our bank accounts back up. This is my notebook that I keep all my banking stuff in. Yeah, because John was off work and we were fine the whole time money-wise, and we still are. But I definitely saw those bank account balances go down a little bit further than I wanted them to. But we're going to be fine. So you're keeping me in coffee. You're keeping me in coffee, ladies, while I'm building those bank accounts back up, get those balances where I'm a little more comfortable with them. You know what I'm saying? So I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I use this notebook. I'm going to show you. They've got paper clips and they've got sticky notes and all my deposit tickets. That doesn't have a number on it, does it? Well, it kind of does, but I'll make sure I don't show the number. But I've got deposit tickets for the different accounts, paper clipped, and yeah. And then the paper, I can scribble down and do my math. So, because if I do it in my head, there's no way it'll be right. There's no way. Oh man, what's the date? You know what? There is, just sitting here in Menard's parking lot, I'm looking over here, and there is a clothing and shoes collection, a drop box right there. And that's all that's in that bag is clothing. So there is a pair of headphones in there that were never used and aren't going to be, because they're the kind with the cord, and everybody has like AirPod and cordless stuff, Bluetooth ones. So I'm going to go over there right now and just drop that bag in. That'll save me a stop on the way home. I'm already here. I'm going to run to the UPS store, I think, before I go to Walmart. That way, when I leave Walmart, I can just zip on home and be done. Well, for now, Hayden still has his appointment later, so, okay. Oh, a bunch of trucks are parking right here. Okay. I guess this is a place to stop and take a break. Okay. That's nice. That's done now. All right. Off I go. And here we are at Walmart. 10-pound bag of potatoes for $5.87. I like to check and make sure there's no rotten looking ones in it. Looks pretty good, so we're going to grab this. And over here we're going to grab some lettuce for tonight's salads. Just get the romaine hearts. $3.18 for a pack of these romaine hearts. Okay, so we're going to grab this. And over here we got the sweet corn, $2.98 for a 4-pack of already husked and ready to cook sweet corn. And I'm going to grab 3 packages of these. So we have plenty for everybody. And yes, I always grab plenty for everybody, and we do leftovers. So we need some guacamole. This is for the salads tonight too, but I'm seeing these smaller ones down here. I didn't even know they had those in this brand. So $4.18 for these mild guacamole cups. So I'm gonna get this. We like this kind. It's not chunky, so that's our favorite. And over here we have all the canned beef by Keystone brand. Here is the canned chicken. Here's a little bit smaller can of the chicken, and they have turkey. And I'm just showing you all the different kinds that they have in the Keystone brand. They have pork. It's like a pulled pork. And over here they even have ground beef that's already cooked. And here is the beef, like the roast beef. And over here there's some smaller cans of that. So this is what I use for beef and noodles. This is our favorite beef in beef and noodles. This one's $5.87, so it's $6.45 a pound for the smaller can. But I'm just going to go ahead for $9.88, $5.65 a pound. And I'm going to go ahead and get this bigger can. If I don't use it all, I can always put it in the freezer in a container. But I'll probably use it all. This is really, really good. The ingredients are great on all of the Keystone canned meats. This one is beef and sea salt. That's it. So this stuff is just really, I mean, really clean ingredients and so handy to have on hand. All of the meats are just whatever meat it is and salt. Okay, over here we're going to grab some taco sauce, and this Ortega is what I always get, usually anyway. $3.38 for that, but this Great Value, I'm just noticing, I've never even seen this before, but it's $1.97 for the same amount. I'm going to grab it. We're going to try Great Value. Great Value has pretty good quality stuff. Okay, over here we got the noodles, the egg noodles. I always just get the Great Value brand, but I think I'm going to go with the medium ones for the beef and noodles. And yes, of course, I'm going to get 2 bags because I always cook for an army. I know this. And we need some gravy. I always use a jarred gravy. $2.98 for the Heinz beef gravy. But up here, they have the Great Value brand gravy. And I've already used this before plenty of times. And I know it's good. $1.42. So way better price. Grabbing that. But I am going to get the Heinz brand and the au jus gravy at $2.47 a jar. Because they don't have that in the Great Value brand. So we're going to use that. And I'm also going to grab one little can because just in case it's 98 cents and just in case I need like a little bit more because I'm not sure. I'm doing 2 whole bags. You know, like I said, cooking for an army. So if we don't use it, we'll use it for something else later on. And over here we got broth. Great Value beef broth. Completely gone. Completely empty here. Even the cans are completely gone. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and grab just in case I need it. I don't even know if I'll need it, but for $1.28, I'm just going to go with the Swanson brand. Get a couple of cans of that. Like I said, not even sure I'll need it, but if I do, I'll have it. Actually, this is 8.8 cents an ounce for the cans, but over here, the larger size carton is 7.7. I mean, not a huge difference, but it's a better value, so I'm going to go with it because if I don't use it, we'll use it later on. And if I don't need all of it, I can put the rest in the freezer. So we'll go ahead and put these back and go with the larger container. Okay. And next, the cake aisle. Look at all these choices. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to bother to look through all these cake mixes. I just want some white. We're going to look at the shelf tags here. $1.38 for the Duncan Hines, $1.27 for the Pillsbury, and down here you have Great Value for $1. That's what we're getting. And of course, like I said, everything's army sized at my house. So we're getting 2 cake mixes. And of course, we're going to do frosting, and we're going to look at the prices on that too. So we got $1.88 for the Pillsbury vanilla frosting. And the Duncan Hines is $1.96. Then up here on the top shelf is $1.58 for the Great Value brand vanilla frosting. So they have vanilla, chocolate, and cream cheese frosting in the Great Value brand. And we're going to go with this. We're going to go with the Great Value vanilla frosting. And of course I'm getting 2. Okay, next we have the snack bags. And I'm going to get these. No, not those. I don't like those long ones. I like these square ones right here. So this is 100 of them for $2.28. Tiny bit better value, not much for the 200 pack, but we're just going to get the 100. That's going to last us quite a while, so that will be fine. And we need some cheese. I'm going to grab a block of the medium cheddar Great Value. I guess it's, do you still call it a block if it's a whole pound? I think so. And then we're going to get these packages right here, the sliced cheeses, the Colby Jack, and also we're going to grab one of these, wait a minute, which is it? Hot jalapeno and habanero jack. And these are for Hayden's Lunchables that he's been making for himself instead of buying Lunchables. And he uses this pepperoni, not this pepperoni, this pepperoni, the thick slice right here. This is a really good pepperoni to have for a homemade Lunchable. So there's that, and that's it for Walmart, but we're going to go home and see what we got going on at home. This is my cart. Let's go home. All right. I brought everything in. I put Winston out here in the kennel while I went out and got another bag from the car. Okay. I'm distracted. I'm looking around. Look at all these tomatoes. I have got to get out here and get some of these picked. I'm going to trim this thing up. I don't know that I'm going to do that right this minute, but that's going to get done. And this vine right here, it's got a lot of gourds on it. Look at all those. There's 2 of them back in there. See those? And I don't know if it has a lot, but it's got those 2 right there. Another one coming back in there. I don't know if you can see it. And it seemed like there was another one somewhere right here. Here's another one. And I don't know if there's any more or not, but I've got these like hanger things out here just kind of put in. So, oh, there's another one coming right there. And another one down here. And it's starting to go in front of the garage door. So I brought some string and I'm going to tie it onto this thing so that it stays away from the garage door. Okay, there was one hanging down here starting to come out into the yard, and I know when the guys mow, they're just going to mow over it. So just for its own protection. Oh, here's another one down here, by the way. But I directed this vine right here with this string tied around there. So it's going to go this way. This one I tied right here. It was hanging down in front of the garage door, and this one was getting ready to go to the garage door, so I tied him right here. And he's actually going to start clinging onto the garage like right away. He's not wasting any time, buddy. Can you see that? It's right here. Yep. Okay. Well, that's fine. Oh, look, there's more coming up here. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's some babies down here too. Huh. Okay. Well, this one should be fairly productive. Picked a few tomatoes, got some green ones in there too, but they'll ripen up. So I got to go get something to put those in. I'm home. I was standing here already, but then I thought I heard the door, so I had to go look because I'm home alone. So if I hear a noise, I have to go see what that noise was. That is just a rare occasion. I just said that a couple days ago, something like that. It's a rare occasion that I'm here by myself. I'm sure it won't last long. Hayden will be home. Well, I guess I do have about 45 minutes to maybe an hour before he gets home. He has that appointment this afternoon, so I'm gonna go ahead and get supper started now, and then when people start rolling into the house, if they are hungry, they can eat, or they can eat later or whatever. Otherwise, sometimes they just DoorDash because they want to get something to eat right away. So yeah, we have a little bit of leftovers in the fridge, but not much. Let me check real quick. Yeah, we have a little bit of goulash left over and another pork steak, 1 pork steak, and that's it. So we're doing good with the leftovers, and I've got stuff ready here to get the taco meat going, and I'm also gonna make some of this Mexican rice. I'm sure the guys will like to have that with the taco, or they can put it on their taco, or however they want to do it. It's just this Knorr Mexican rice, and I have had this for quite some time. I don't even remember when I bought it. I'm sure it's probably outdated. I'm not even going to try and find a date on here because I'm sure it's fine, and I'm just going to use it anyway. So yeah, and I can't read that, right, without my glasses. So I put the glasses on a little bit ago, like right when I got home. I say a little bit ago. I haven't been home that long, but I have been kind of chilling here for just a few minutes in my room, my little cubby hole, my she shed type room, my craft room, my office, my hangout. I never know what to call that room. If I'm just talking to somebody in the house, I'll say, yeah, I'm in my room, or it's in my room, you know. It's my room. I'm just rambling now, but I wrote it on there with a marker so that way I can see it. But I already measured out my water, and it calls for butter. So I've got the water already measured out and ready to go, and it has, I don't know if you can tell. I'll see if you can tell on the video or not, but I do have some avocado oil in it instead of butter. And I also have a little bit of avocado oil down in my pan right here because I cut up an onion. So I'm gonna put an onion in there and get that going. Oops, it didn't come off there good. But I'm gonna put an onion in there, get that going, and start it kind of cooking a little bit first before I throw the meat in. Hopefully it's thawed. I have the meat right here. I put it in the fridge 2 days ago. It might have been 3 days ago. It was 2 2 days ago. Or no, oh my gosh. It was 3 days ago, but it was at night, like before bed. I put it in there, so I'm not sure. It might not be completely thawed. Oh, I hope it is. Yeah, I think it is. And it's just the ground chuck, the 80/20. Oh, don't fall. But yeah, it's the 80/20 ground chuck. So I'm going to get that going. And I don't know if you saw the date or not, but don't pay any attention to that because it's been in the freezer. So the date is actually just about, let's see. Oh, it's only 2 weeks ago. But like I said, it's been in the freezer. So don't pay attention to the date. Okay, let me get this stuff going real quick. Get those onions scraped off of there. I already scrubbed my hands good from when I chopped it, so my hands wouldn't smell like onions. But yeah, Hayden will be home probably just long enough to freshen up real quick. He's gonna have about 5 minutes to spare before we have to leave for his appointment. For the meat, I'm gonna season it with my homemade taco seasoning and this meat chopper. This is one of the Dollar Tree meat choppers. And I love it. This is my favorite one. I have one that's, I don't remember, it might be a Pampered Chef one, but I really like this one the best. It really is my favorite. So, okay, let me get the rice started so we can get that done too. Put that over here. And I had a little glass of water sitting there. I'll move that real quick so I don't end up with warm water. And let's see. Yeah, this looks like it's fine. This is fine. Whoops. I just spilled it a little bit, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Yeah, some of the seasoning mix is kind of clumpy, but that's okay. That's all right. Once it starts to get cooking a little bit, it'll be fine. It'll break up and dissolve like the rest of it. I mean, a bouillon cube is like a big giant hard clump, right? And I'm gonna grab my little shark real quick and sweep up some of this rice that I just spilled on the floor. It's just a few pieces, but I'm gonna sweep it up real quick. Yeah, this little cordless shark, I absolutely love this thing. Oh my gosh. And I mean, we use it every day just because we have 3 cats and a dog. So stuff gets, you know, tracked around just from everybody being in and out. And then you got the animal fur in with it all. Well, I like to make sure it stays swept up and, you know, keep the floor somewhat decent. And then you got the litter box in the other room, in the laundry room that gets, you know, little pieces of litter tracked around. And, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go sweep up a little bit more. I got the kitchen done. Okay, now I've got the laundry room done and the hallway and my room, which means my craft room. Okay, this is looking good here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the meat in real quick. Okay, this is the big 4.5 pound package, so it's gonna take it a few minutes to cook. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit so it doesn't, burn on the bottom and stay raw on the top, you know. Give it a little chop to get it started. Then, since I turned it down, I'm gonna go ahead and finish vacuuming. I'm gonna go ahead and sweep the living room. This is boiling too, so give it a little stir and turn it down too. Okay. And we're gonna pop on lids. Oh, that's not the lid for that pan. Wrong one. There we go. Okay, we got living room completely swept. I even did the stairway. That's pretty good. Oh, gosh, yeah. So the only thing I haven't swept is my bedroom. So I'm gonna go do that as soon as I get everything all stirred up again. I'm gonna shut this off and just let it sit there with the lid on. It's not completely done. It's not quite done yet. It's more than al dente right now. Or is it less than al dente? It's not quite al dente yet. But if I just leave the lid on, it'll cook. Who thinks of keto ginger every time you use a meat chopper? The spatulator? Isn't that what you called it? I think so. Anyway, I was gonna show you that bleach spot too. Look, on my Firehouse shirt. Look at that. Got a bleach spot on it. Oh well. John says, that looks kind of cool. You should probably do that to the rest of the shirt, and then it wouldn't even matter. I'm not going to. But I got a bleach spot on it, so oh well. Alright, so I love these meat choppers, but you always have to like scrape the meat off of them. It gets caught up in the in-between. In the in-between. It's kind of like the upside down. If you know what I'm talking about, then you are a Stranger Things fan. Oh, I am a Stranger Things fan. I can't wait for season 5 to come out. But I don't have much choice to it. It doesn't come out till next year. I'm gonna put a little bit of seasoning on this. Whoa, Nelly. Take it easy. Okay. That was more than a little bit, but that's okay. Hold on. Grab a spoon and some Worcestershire sauce. I always put Worcestershire sauce in my taco meat. Are you supposed to? I don't know. You are if you're making it like I make it. Then you're supposed to. Oh gosh. Okay. Use my spoon just to stir that in good. And my onions are kind of all in one spot, so I want to mix them in. Okay, I am going to turn this up a notch, put the lid on, and let it cook away. And I'm going to go sweep my bedroom. Yeah, this is something that you just have to do daily, you know, around here because of the pets and everything, like I said before. But this cordless shark, oh my gosh, I absolutely love this thing. Love it. I got it at Costco and I love it. You don't have to fool around with the cord. And what I just did, I just swept my entire downstairs. I did the bathroom, laundry, I did everything. And it still has, so we've already done that at least once. I know I have done it at least once on this one charge. And it's, let me see, hold on. So it's down to 1 bar on the battery. So if I do this again, it'll probably die partway through. That's one thing about this. It doesn't give you any warning. It just dies. When it dies, it is done, buddy. But you do have the bars you could look at right here. Let me show you. Well, now it has 2. So now it's showing 2 bars, so it must be right in between. I might get one more time sweeping the entire downstairs with it, so yeah, okay. All right, let me get this finished up. Hayden's gonna be home here shortly, so like I said, he'll have just enough time to, you know, like freshen himself up a little bit, and then we have to go to his appointment. So I will show you at the very end, I will show you my taco salad, and yeah, that's gonna be it. Oh yeah, and also I'm gonna go ahead and put a low-carb tortilla shell in the air fryer with a little bit of oil on it and some taco seasoning and some Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. I'm gonna season it up with all that and make it just a little bit, not real spicy, just a little bit of spice. And I'm gonna put that in the air fryer until it gets crispy, and that's what you're gonna see on top of my taco salad. I'm gonna put my dinner together. I warmed up some of this taco meat. I already put the rest of everything else away. So I'm gonna throw on some lettuce, and I've said it before, I like a nice big salad. So I'm gonna go ahead and load it right up, and I'm gonna throw on some shredded cheese and this little thing of guacamole, the Great Value brand. So this is what it is, and this is part of the reason I was going to show you, because I thought, I'm not sure if that's actually Great Value brand, or yeah, I don't know. It just says freshness guaranteed. Is it Great Value brand? I guess. I don't really know, but this is what it is, and it's with the like the holy guacamole and everything else. So anyway, I'm just going to use one of these, because if you open like the container that's like the size, you know, like this kind of container of guacamole, you kind of want to eat it pretty soon, because I'm not going to use a spoon, I'm going to use a knife, I think. Or it gets like really dark colored on top, and I don't like to eat it when it looks like that. It just, yeah, just something about it. I guess I'd rather put on a blob of slimy green stuff instead. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here. I like to kind of put things away as I go. I'm not putting it away, I'm just like sitting it here so it can all go into the refrigerator. I'm not gonna put this on there, but I'm showing them to you anyway. We have chopped up jalapenos in various shades of ripeness. Chopped up jalapenos. Left the seeds in and all by request. Guess who requested that? If you guessed Hayden, you would be correct. We got cherry tomatoes from the garden. A few more right here. So there's those. And I have, this is the medium taco sauce. This isn't the Great Value. This is just the regular medium taco sauce. I want to use that up. So here's Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning and the holy taco seasoning, little avocado oil. That's what I put on this. I know this looks dark. It is dark, but it's like a darker colored tortilla shell to begin with. But this is my chips. This is my chips for my taco salad. And I just did this, crisped it up in the air fryer, and I really just left it on whatever the default setting is, so it was in a little longer than I would have normally put it in, but it's fine. It's nice and crispy, so that's what I was going for. Okay, just gonna put the chips over top, just like that. I do like to put them kind of down into the side a little bit though, just because then I get some down in the bottom of my salad too. I gotta wipe my hands off. Okay, and I am making a mess. Oh man, this needs a little stir. So I'm gonna go ahead and use some sour cream, and you can also use plain yogurt. It's pretty much the same thing. So there's this. Straight into the dishwasher with those. And give this a shake real quick. A little bit of taco sauce. Okay, so there's my taco salad. Yep, there it is. It doesn't look the best now that I piled everything on top, but that's my dinner tonight. Yes, it's my OMAD, actually. I don't think I had anything to eat today. Did I? I'm trying to think. I don't think I did. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll have a little bit of lunch or a snack of some kind, but I didn't today. So this is my OMAD today. This is it. I've already washed off the makeup and everything. So yes, I'm going to go sit down and eat and chill for the rest of the evening. Okay, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.